10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again, I will say, nice. First level 69 on the whole server, as far as we're aware. And his name is PV Environment, which is again appropriate.
Yeah.
PvE Adventurer.
Worldwide.
Wearing the Serendia Soldier outfit.
What's prayer?
Or wait, is it Nursey? I don't know which one it is. What class is he? Is he the Wusa? He looked like the Wusa. That's crazy, bro.
2, 1, 318 fallos, 0. Ben.
Skip Bria? I don't think that's Bria. Bria's not a... Nursey's the level 69. Okay. So Nursey is the one that hit 69. Okay. But I don't think Bria's... They either sold their account or whatever, but yeah, they don't actually exist. That scared the crap out of me. Why is that in here? Why is someone doing a pen fallen god attempt in Pistanity? That was terrifying. What? What is going on here?
Le saco clip, amigo. Hicieron lo del lag.
6 years ago.
First time?
I made 30 mil an hour. 5 years ago, I made 150 mil an hour. 4 years ago, I made 300 mil an hour. 3 years ago, I made $1 bill an hour. 2 years ago, made 1.5 bill an hour. Last year, I made like 1.5 to 2 bill an hour. Oh, speaking of billions an hour, that's what we're talking about. Billions.
Oh my god. He got the full drop too.
An hour. Now, by the way, now you can grind 6 bill an hour. That too.
Another
nice.
double. Okay, we're cooking. Today's the day. Head spin, 1 tap. Another double.
All right. It's nothing personnel, kid. It's just good business.
Clip
Yeah.
that.
No.
Clip that. Clip.
Oh, it's clipped. You guys know what the family name is, right? You report that. Yeah, you report that all the way to the bank.
Bosses are so bad, it's insane. The people that go to Zarka and Kudum, you guys are insane. Vel is hardly worth it, I swear to God.
It's not about being worth it. Some people just like that content. You know what I mean? Like they're already life skilling. They don't really care. Like they're not like grinders or anything. They just take the game super casually and they still go to the world bosses. But generally speaking, it's free mems. No, it's a waste of like 10 minutes of time. In most cases, you could get more memory fragments by continuing to gather, or grind, or do like barter or whatever. Like you literally will get more money by just continuing to do your current activity in most cases. He's not wrong, but some people just enjoy doing world bosses because like they're already doing chill content, like they're AFK at their utensil or they're just standing in Velia and they have ults for that stuff.
Garmoth, man.
He's not wrong though.
Garmoth and Vel are borderline useful.
Yeah, I completely agree with him. I don't even go to those anymore unless there's an event that I can get some super cool RP stuff like that as your dragon. I went and did that, but like aside from that, man, I used to go to Vel and Garmoth religiously. Every time I've been hundreds of times, I have never gotten a Vel. I have never gotten a Garmoth. Like, I just gave up, dude. They're just useless, man.
Maybe. And then it's like not even worth thinking about.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he jumped. Oh my god.
And what about this? What about this, chat? What about this? What about that? Vel. And then you lose a Rebellious.
Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, God. And that's why you don't go to world bosses. Why? He was trying to swap to his ult so he could go to Garmoth or Vel, one of the two. And it wouldn't let him because he wasn't on standby. The mobs killed him. -2 bill. That's why you don't go to world bosses. Station, thanks for the raid, big man. I hope you had a fun stream, man.
Oh my god, chat. This is correct. Like,
Welcome
that
in.
would have never happened if I never went to Vel.
Like, look at them. They're just chilling on the market, bro. This is like so refreshing to see. It's been the hardest thing for people to
It did used to be like the hardest thing for people to get, for sure.
get for the longest period of time. And speaking of Garma, they didn't even spawn. Go kill your Garma. Check where it's spawning. Ah, much love.
Yeah, no one cares about Garmot. That bitch never puts out. Am I right, boys?
Okay, last material. Just need money. Everything is very easy. And done. Easy pen. Easy pen now.
Wow, okay, that's pretty cool.
Second Jetina pen accessory quest. Very easy.
Oh boy. You know, I haven't seen a DeJules clip in a really long time. My man, I love watching DeJules. I was one of his biggest fans back in the day. He was one of the streamers from EU that I used to watch religiously. I love him.
Uh-oh.
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 He's getting... Oh. No. The ice wall? No shot! That is the best Nova ice wall I have ever seen in my life. On God. DeJules gets knocked over. They're coming for that ass. You know what I mean? They got range thrown it at him. He's at like 0 HP. The Nova steps up and said, "Live, my son." That was every Nova's wet dream and a half right there. What an absolute alpha. Supplied? Oh my God, bro. Oh no, it's crippled. Crippled is an absolute giga chat. Let's see that one more time. He gets knocked. He's one hit from dead. He's 2.8k HP. He's down below a third hit of his health. And oh, he dropped all the way down to like 1.5. The Nova just steps up, lands the Nova while he wilted, and bot stands back up, and he gets mass TP to safety. Mr. President! Get down! Wow! That was so crazy. This is why you love this game mode. The Suck Nova comes up, blocks the incoming damage, but that's not enough. As they're going to come over and try and get past the Nova wall, this caster right here picks him up with the mass TP and pulls him to safety. What a unit. That was so crazy, bro. That was it. You'd think that was scripted. That was so cool. 500 to 60. It was about to be 70. That was so cool.
So fun, dude. Like running around with 10 people using this elixir and full DP, full DR beam, and you just stand there, get hit. And everything using this.
Yeah. Corruption's getting a big letter this week, man. That's all I'm going to say. I don't understand it. What am I doing differently, guys? Like, honestly, what am I doing wrong? Am I supposed to play the game, like, differently? Like, is there a different way? He's not even using crons. This dude is raw dogging on a 74 stack for Penn Blackstar. The guilty never get punished. I am telling you. I am telling you. I don't even know what would be worse, chroning it or not chroning it. If you're chroning it, he's chroning it on a 74. If you're not chroning it, you're raw dogging on a 74. I don't even know what's worse.
This elixir and full DP, full DR meme, and you just stand there, get hit, and everyone, your enemy.
Fucking way.
What's this?
1,
It's our boy Hugh Hopper.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, he's testing. This is the new you can't be fed to mobs thing. You'll notice that that guy is flagged right there, and he hit him. So we're gonna see if he loses crystals.
5. It was 5. It was 5. Didn't lose XP.
Wow, no XP loss, no crystal loss. So it does work, guys. And it looks like he did take the hit on the karma. So the system does work, boys. No more feeding people to mobs. W.
Lose XP. So it's
W.
Like 6 or 7, guys. 6 or
I love the counter up at the top right, dude.
7. But 10 seconds, you lose crystal. Like 8, 9, 10, something like a 9 or 10, you lose. But
Okay,
like
so it's like 9 or 10 seconds.
around 7 seconds, like 6 or 7, you don't lose crystal.
What?
Crystal.
This bitch has literally been playing Black Desert Online for at least the last 4.5 years. And he's riding through Kepler for the very first time. I've watched this woman hit Penn Blackstar. What in the hell are you doing with your life? How did you not discover Kepler? Well, Kepler Hill. She didn't have Kepler Hill discovered.
What did I just... Huh? What?
She unlocked a f***ing node.
What did I just...
She legitimately unlocked a node. She had actually never been here. This was just missing. You understand that this is one of the most critical, like, sequences of nodes in the game so that you could get to Fountain of Origin and then Shirikon. Like, and there's also Pine Sap down here too. Like, what? I can't. I just...
Huh? What?
Well, we love Dana for different kinds of content. You know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily matter what your intelligence is in game. You know what I mean?
4 years later.
To be clear, no one watches me because I'm incredibly intelligent either in game. And no one looks at my energy and it's just like, my God, that's so much energy. Nobody f***ing cares. All right, who is this? I'm not going to report her. I'm not going to report her because we're going to pretend that that was her 15th attempt. Okay.
Guys, wait, I will initiate this fight. I will initiate this fight.
Okay, here we go. Jules going in.
I'm going in. Big ult. Big. Oh, I'm on the ground.
First time? Hey, in fairness, it's really close. It's really close. I mean, that kill feed is insane. Look how close that fight looks. Crazy. In fairness, I also say big ult all the time. Spoiler, there's no big ult.
We go RPAs for 30 seconds, so we're gonna split. Watch these bombers, push west of the base, we're gonna hit on the east. Spread left and right, they're coming in hard. Spread hard.
What is this, a 200%?
Hard now, spread hard now, spread hard. Spread, they're coming in. Don't clump up, you know RPAs. Range in the front, range in the front, range in the front, range in the front.
Hey, congratulations, Corey, on your Tet Tuvala Binyeo knife.
Start walking forward, Flex. Everyone else start walking forward. Take the engagement. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Good fight.
What the fuck class, dude? That was a Nova?
They popped their PAs.
I hate you so much, you piece of shit.
I gotta go.
Yep. Appropriate. Maybe I should put Nova on the docket for the UN podcast,
Pretty
bro.
soon too. So you guys aren't gonna be able to give me a lot of feedback on this take. But you guys have all started playing BDO knowing it's a gear progression, Korean-based game.
Yeah.
The moment you clicked install.
Right.
So coming in here and then just wanting shit to be capped for you just seems so disingenuous to what this game is about.
I will respectfully disagree on a couple different points. I think there are aspects of the game that you agree should be a grindy aspect of the game. It should be like late game, like PvE, for example, is based on that progression, right? But in PvP, you need to have copped content. That's the truth, right? Otherwise, players don't feel that they can start. Yes, everybody buys into this being a grindy MMO, but you've been grinding it for 7 years and they just started. So there needs to be some sort of equalization so that those players feel that their progression is meaningful when they hit those those capped cutoffs, right? And then when they start to push for uncapped content, 680, 700 gear score, that's when this take is a W. That's totally fine. I don't completely disagree with him. People complain that they don't have enough capped content. I think there's plenty of capped content in the game. I think T1 and T2 node wars are a phenomenal way for new players to get involved in the game very quickly at a PvP level. I think that tier 3 node wars are a good stepping stone. Tier 4 node wars are about as high as you want the caps to go before just releasing them into uncapped. But nowadays, I feel like there's enough uncapped content. But you can't just expect someone to be oh, well, it's a grindy MMO. You signed up for this. You signed up to get one shot by a player that's been here for 7 years. Well, I mean, at a certain point, no one will play the game if they don't feel like they can catch up to you, right? Or they don't feel like the stage is at any point equalized in their PvP. So there's that aspect of it too.
I think we need people to get motivated. I think people getting absolutely destroyed by people with gear will light a fire under their ass like it did in the past.
Right.
To go.
Well, in open world PvP, that's fine. In open world PvP, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Go out and play
But also, you don't want to be harassed. So he does have a point, and I know Zethian has made this point several times. I've seen him in YouTube comments. I've seen him in people's Twitch chats. He talks about it on stream. About how getting ganked used to make him better at the game, and that's a W for him, right? That's a big W for him. It works that way in a lot of ways for me, but at a certain point, you just don't want to be harassed anymore. So players just don't want to be harassed. If someone comes out and ganks you on one server and you get killed, and you're like, God damn it, or you're in a GVG and you get farmed in a GVG because you just don't have enough gear, yes, that should motivate you to go get more gear. But if you're just being harassed channel to channel and you've got all your PvE buffs running and you're in PvE spec or maybe on a class that can't really defend itself that well, and you're just getting run down on every channel and you can't play the game, that's not motivating. That's what gets people to quit the game. It's not a get at that point, it's not a get good thing. It's just harassment. Nobody wants to deal with that. It's a video game. Okay? And at the end of the day, people play the video game to have fun. Okay? Not everyone has the millions of hours, and when they do want to grind, they want to grind to get their gear. Maybe they are trying to get good and they're just not being allowed to. It's frustrating, right? No one wants to be harassed into the ground. So on one hand, I do agree with him. If you get ganked, you should just get better, right? You go grind on Arsha, right? You go I've been started to grind on Arsha basically all the time now. When I'm not streaming, at least. And I'm starting to duel people a lot more too, but if you're just getting harassed server to server to server constantly, the game experience is not fun. No one should have to deal with that, especially in their recreational time, which is what we're playing here. It's a video game.
The game and get gear. I think that one of the biggest problems we've had with BDO for the last few years is we've had too much capped content. And people have become demotivated.
I think that he is partially right. I think that when they jumped capped content into the game, they jumped a lot of it into the game. But now, like, it's odd that he says this now because we just got War of the Roses and we just got the GVG mode, right? That's all uncapped content. Then you have Uncapped Siege, T5 Node Wars. Like, that's a lot of uncapped content. In the past, before we had these game modes, I would tend to agree with him. There's a little bit too much capped content, not enough uncapped content. But it's interesting that he says that now, though.
Y'all ready for this?
Like, also understand that Zethian is talking as someone that literally sits in the best guild in the world with the most gear on the server, or some of the most gear on the server. So, like, yeah, everybody's opinion is biased, even mine. But, like, you know, take that for what it's worth. I do see where he's coming from. I respectfully disagree on some of it.
I'm at 206, way lower than it should be.
Speaking of people that everybody hates, everybody blames Brobear for getting like the TOS change thing. I actually think it was just the one-sided deck changes being removed. It was bound to happen eventually. People were going to start reporting, and Perlibis was going to start enforcing their TOS. It is what it is.
Whoops. Yeah, come on. Yes! No crowns, baby!
Huge. Huge. And he raw dogged it. Not even reported. He worked hard for that. Good for him. And you're dead.
Wait, but you should not be. No. Why was she doing something else, bro?
I'll be honest. This little shy sitting here.
Wait, but you should not be. No.
This little tater tot of a kid. And here comes this prowling ass tiger. This giant unit. Help!
Why was she doing something else, bro? I was trying to get her to move, and she's just like, nah, bro, it's guitar time.
This is the freest click I've ever seen, baby! Woo! This shit free!
Same stack, I'm gonna be clicking mine on.
Woo!
Holy. Oh, that link. Good linger!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I got pen demo!
That's an appropriate response. I'm not going to report him because if you get that hyped up about your pen debo, you don't deserve a report. That man suffered. You know what I mean? All right. What's this? Anything prior duo is fine. Oh, I'm farming dubs. Anything prior duo is fine. Okay. All right. Okay, sure. Yeah. W. Yep. No. Let me cook. I want a duo Vajas. Let me cook. Duo Vajas. Right here. Yeah. Yes! Yeah, I'm literally just playing the game better than you guys. Okay. Yeah, literally, I don't know. I'm just better than you guys. Doki! Oh, yes! Same shirt? It's not the same shirt. Ask and you shall not the same receive. Shirt. It's... Ask and you shall receive, boys. Oh my god, they call me Rapalus. Oh my god! No shot! Oh my god. Easy. We actually took a W! And I'm farming I've been the last clip of the last 3 Pistanity videos. We are fucking gaming. We are gaming, boys. Holy. He looks like you. Thank you. He's more attractive than I am. Here's the video right here. Let's see what the comments say. Zethian is a real one for the gear take. I didn't work 7 years for my gear not to use it. I mean, I completely agree. But like, they just added a bunch of uncapped content. Are we going to complain about this now? Like, I think that this was a valid complaint if this came out like literally a month ago and he had said the exact same thing, I'd be like, yeah, it's a W. It's a W take. But they just came out with War of the Roses and the new Guild League. That's all uncapped content. That's all W stuff. Node Wars have to be capped in the way that they are. T1 and T2 Node Wars are like here. T3 Node Wars are like here. Tier 4 Node Wars are like here. And then uncapped content is here. Do you see how it's like a stepping stone? Right? And there's still a big gap here, but like that's where the motivation comes in. I agree with him that this jump right here, when people say, I want more capped content, I want it like the caps like here. No more of that. There should be a jump here. Like at a certain point, you do have to turn players loose. I completely agree. But like, I don't know, man. Like you need the stepping stones early on. Otherwise, players just don't stick with the game because they don't feel like their progression is relevant. It is what it is. Like Zethian, the whole time he's been progressing through the game, his progression has been relevant. Nowadays, like a new player gets their pen bags and they're like, congratulations, come back when you get something useful. You know what I mean? Like it's not until they get their pen ogre and then you're like, oh, okay, that's all right. But like you're not 301 Kudum yet. So like what it is. But like I do agree with the overall sentiment, but I don't understand why like they're saying it now when we just got all this uncapped content. It's very strange. The Zethian comment was about the 15v15 GVG. Oh yeah, no, that should be uncapped. Anyone that advocates for the GVG system to be capped are actually crazy. They don't understand enough about the game. Like if he's talking about specifically the GVG system, he's absolutely 100% correct. It needs to be uncapped. You're nuts if you think that should be capped. Like there's an MMR system for a reason. So like it will naturally, like the higher MMR players that have more gear and have more skill will play at this level, and then the players with less gear will naturally be down here playing against players with less skill. There doesn't need to be capped. It'll cap itself, if that makes sense. Like it is what it is. Blue finally got his hands on the streamer client. True. Blue Squadron reported. Way ahead of you, buddy. Way ahead of you. I'm on the list. Wait, this one. Blue might report himself. I actually did. How did he know? Ending Pistanity with a blue W. He's feasting. True. Blue finally gave us a banger closing. That's why Zethian is still fighting for this, the same people for 7 years. Yeah, see, there's some people that are just gonna like look at Zethian and be like, well, he's in the best guild in the world. He's always been in the best guild in the world. Like he went from Snake to basically Cho Nation, and he's always just been in the best guild forever. And so like, yeah, obviously his opinion is biased, but also if he's talking about the GVG system, he's not wrong. How can I send you clips? Send him money. Money. Blue's gonna love this one. I did enjoy it. Blue getting carried? I can't believe it. True. I remember grinding for 8 hours at Noggies in Valencia for 100 million silver when I was a newbie. Oh. Butter Pumpkin. I grinded Elric Shrine for 20 hours in 2 days and made 60 million silver. Sit. How times have changed. Zethian is a very efficient player too. Yeah, I mean, he sits there and grinds for like ever. Zethian clip hits hard, but finishing it out strong with Blue with a banger. Yeah, again, if he's talking about the GVG system, he's absolutely a specimen. Can't wait to see Blue's report list. It looked to be packed for this one. Now, we chose not to report some of the people because they weren't. If you get genuinely excited about an upgrade, it shows how hard you worked for that upgrade. If you just one tap a Debo, you're just going to be like, welp. You know what I mean? I'm almost scared for my equipment when my Pen Manos hunting clothes actually hits Pen. It will hit Pen. It's going to. I know it will. But like when it does, I'm scared for my equipment because it's like a $400 pen right there. Because like my keyboard's gonna like I'm gonna dump water. Like, I don't want to know. Blue gets the streamer client luck and wins this time. Reported. Thank you. Just Blue Squadron, no spaces, no underscores. Amen. I wonder if Blue will report himself. I am an equal opportunity reporter. It doesn't matter who gets carried. Even I am not safe. 6 years ago, he got 0 maidens. This year, still 0 maidens. Is he talking about me? I don't know how he knows that. It's Singles Awareness Day. Why you gotta do this to me? Or Blue reports Divios for that hour. Nah. Yeah, you get a drop. It is what it is. It wasn't like 10 billion like Rapalus. Great to see Blue ending with a big W. Dude deserves it. Such a nice guy. Oh my god. Yo, hold on. Wait, somebody's gonna flame him. He got me with my own... This rat. He got me with my own sauce. What a rat. Paid actor? Yeah, but it's... We definitely need to report Blue for that one. Yes, we do. Base, thank you.
You guys are going to be able to give me a lot of feedback on this take. But you guys have all started playing...
I wish Zethian had his chat on the screen so we knew. If he is in fact talking about the guild system, I completely agree with him. The game at large, though, I think there's a lot of uncapped content out there to motivate people to go grind nowadays.
BDO knowing...
And about a month ago, his take right here is absolutely correct. Before War of the Roses, before the GVG system, yeah, there wasn't enough capped content.
It's a gear progression,
uncapped.
Korean-based game. The moment you clicked install. So coming in here and then just wanting shit to be capped for you just seems so disingenuous to what this game is about. I think we need people to get motivated. I think people getting absolutely destroyed by people with gear will light a fire under their ass like it did in the past to go out and play the game and get gear. I think that one of the biggest problems we've had with BDO for the last few years is we've had too much capped content. And people...
Again, that is correct until we got War of the Roses and the GVG content.
People have become demotivated.
I don't know, man. We're all still playing, so... Asia doesn't? Yeah, nobody cares about them, though, so... Michael Gavin... See, nobody really liked that. Let's see. We will see if Blue's adding himself to the report list. I did. Oh, here we go. Zethian. Just for clarification, I didn't say no capped content. Yeah, see? Okay. Capped content is important. Okay! There it is! See? We completely agree. And I was an advocate for adding the capped content when the game had none. Letting newer and casual players experience the game is important as well. But we certainly overcorrected for a certain period of time. A lot of people were unmotivated to progress because it felt as if all of the content was capped. Even the best grind spots felt capped since only 5% of your gear contributed to it. PA has been doing a great job at swinging the pendulum backwards, and hopefully we will eventually land at the perfect balance in the middle. Haters gonna hate. Dude, you think I scripted this, bro? That was literally almost exactly what I said. I was like, I respectfully disagree, and then I clarified, and then he clarified in the comments and cleared it up. Holy shit, bro. You think we coordinated on it? That's insane. Completely agree. 100%. Blue winning is crazy. Yep. There's no blue in this vid. It's an imposter. I have failed so frequently, people think I'm not actually there. Same shirt? Yeah, you're... Okay. Yep. Take the like away now. Yep. Okay, here we go. Zethian... All right. This has 14 upvotes. Let's see what this guy says. Zethian, my dear friend, not everybody has an empty, jobless, room-locked house with a real family or friends like you do to spend their life hours killing the same mobs. I did say that he was a little biased. The game becomes like this because you guys because guys like you took the grind and farming this hard and serious. And since you are a streamer plus a content creator, you and people like you present a voice of the community, which PA think we are all the same, but we are not. I know you live in grinding, but I want to know why and for what exactly. Is it just an addiction? Thank you so much. Zethian's still right. like he's still not wrong. After the clarification, it was perfect. After the clarification, and to be clear, I clarified as well. There we go. Let's see if the 13 replies here. Actually, he's still right. There it is. Let's see if Zethian actually responded. Oh, wow, here we go. Damn, that comment sounded personal. Unfortunate. That's exactly what I expect from Zethian. Exactly what I expect from Zethian. Zethian doesn't give a shit what people think. He's made fun of me more times than I can count. He just makes fun of everyone indiscriminately. He just loves trolling around, doesn't give a fuck what you think of him, and just sends it. That's Zethian. That aside, I didn't say no capped content. Capped content is important. Okay, yeah, so he just reiterated the exact same thing he said before. He's just based. Yeah, I mean, like he's playing Sage, so like I don't know what you expected, right? Like that's who plays Sage. You know what I mean? That's the personality of a Sage. 14, nice. Please tell me this was him hitting 69, bro. That had to be it. Report list, Blue Squadron. Well, you gotta add more. It's not just me on the list, bro. You gotta be unbiased. Love you, Huntress. Same shirt, reported. There's a lot of comments on. Oh my god, this is crazy, bro. The Pistanity video is nuts. There's so many comments in here. 39K views. Whoo, sheesh. Make sure you guys go watch it, like, subscribe to Pistanity. We love Pistanity.